presentation of Stewed Productions.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're live.
Okay.
Welcome to the holiday season
Yeah.
on the Liquid Lunch.
Uh-huh.
There's the hat over there.
Was that the one that was over here?
Yes, it is.
And I discarded it
No,
because I
it's
didn't want to see
fine.
it?
I had it over there for the wide shot on Tuesday's episode of Liquid Lunch, where we interviewed Caleb Wilson.
You don't say.
Mm-hmm.
Josh.
What?
The bug.
Quit bugging me. Quit bugging me. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show that we're doing called Liquid Lunch. We are Texas Alive Midday Craft Beer Show. That's Kennedy. I'm Josh. Mercy Beers. Good evening to you, sir, from across the pond. It is good to have you joining us.
Yes, we missed you last week.
He was here on Tuesday,
Oh.
and he's
I
here
was
again
not.
on Thursday. That's right.
All
You
right.
were-
I need you to do something.
You don't have to tell me.
All right.
I know. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. What's up, Philip? It is good to have you in. Mercy Beers, it is good to have you in. Welcome. Thank you for watching on the YouTube. Send that link along to whomever, and then whoever pops up there on the Facebooks. People jump in on the live stream, also on the Twitters. So as we get further into the show, we'll be asking you to share. That's the interactive part of the show. That's part of it.
Only share if you care.
Mercy Beers says last week has been a nightmare, but now you are awakened from that nightmare and are now just drenched in beer and beer talk and beer goodness. So I'm glad you made it through. It makes the beers taste that much better, right? Perhaps not. Anyway, we have some great beers on the table. We'll get to that in a second. What I want you guys to let me know, what is the last beer that you had that you enjoyed or didn't enjoy? What have you had lately? Recommendations, that sort of thing. Today on the show, we're going to be talking, U.S. Beer Open. We talked to Caleb. They won a gold medal. If you weren't here on Tuesday, scroll down a little bit. Hey, Caleb Wilson, speak of the devil. Handsome devil, that is. Caleb Wilson joining us today from Backfish Brewing. They're in Pearland, Texas. They are a gold medal winner at the U.S. Beer Open for their honey beer. 100% That Bee is the name of the beer, Kennedy.
Oh, that's what the... I saw the title and I was like, what?
Mm-hmm.
But I was flying through it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Jose, welcome in, sir. Philip says he had the St. Arnold French press last night. How is it? I have yet to get my hands on it this season. Just put down a cup of coffee and our little tasting, little last few sips of coffee, moving on to beer. But yeah, the St. Arnold French press. I feel like French press may be becoming, I'm not going to say a bigger deal than Pumpkinator, but kind of in that same deal, right? So,
Really?
I think it's becoming kind of, yeah, maybe. Like it's harder to find. Beers that are harder to find. So I've come to a point in my life where I'm not willing to stand in line for a beer other than at the bar, right? But like for a special release beer, I'll send somebody to do it because I'm an elitist snob, apparently. But I'm not going to go like way out of my way to get a special beer because there's plenty of other good beers that I don't have to stand in line for. But French press and the barrel-aged versions thereof, as with Pumpkinator, are hard enough to find. Same kind of genre, same kind of deal there. Hey, brothers, Kennedy. And then it's, let's see. I'm just saying. It's kind of in that same realm. It's a fun beer to go find, but it's not so hard that you have to stress about it. That's what I'm saying. Right? Happy medium?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Oh.
I don't think people are standing in line, though, for the French press.
Oh. You know what? French press, though, one of the best modes of making good coffee. Pour over, I think, is my favorite. French press, maybe number 2. Mercy did not drink till later, but a Session Quebec IPA. Oh, in his Advent calendar.
Advent calendar.
Okay, so
nice.
Who here is doing beer Advent calendars? My kids and my wife and I, we've been doing an Advent book, a reading every night, songs, all that kind of good stuff, right? Brock McRock, welcome into the show, sir.
Hey.
Excellent squirrel pouch.
No, you're saying it all wrong.
What?
It's not a squirrel pouch.
What is it?
It's a squallet.
Okay, squallet.
It's a wallet made out of a squirrel, so obviously it's a squallet.
Okay, all right. People are nuts about it.
Yes, he went and shot his own squirrel, tanned the squirrel hide, and made made a wallet out of it.
Okay. Brock, if you could, in the comment section there, please let us know the process. Not go into too much depth because it is comment section, but
Yeah.
1, weapon used to take down said squirrel. 2, size of said squirrel. Did you mount the head like over the fireplace or something? And like the front paws, like they do? 3, the process of tanning the hide.
Yeah.
Like what did you just like leave it out in the sun? What happens there? And then 4, what can you actually fit in there?
I've seen the squallet.
Could you use 2 squirrels? Could you do a double squirrel?
It was one squirrel, and it was pretty roomy, and the fur was actually pretty soft.
It was. I felt it. I felt his fur.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Brock McRock. Could you do a double squirrel with 2 tails and make it into like a, whatever? Almost like if you had enough tails, you could do like a squirrel fanny pack.
If you had enough tail, never mind.
Yeah. Hey. Foamy at 13, having a Sierra Nevada Celebration Fresh Hop IPA.
I wonder.
That's a little bit of foreshadowing there.
Keep that in mind because I sure am thirsty.
Yeah, how do you shampoo your wallet? So many questions, more questions than answers here on the old Liquid Lunch. But as we look at our wrists with no watch, that's what I want for Christmas. Maybe. Anyway, what time is it? Let's hit the button and see.
It's time for your favorite segment and mine here on Liquid Lunch. This is
What you drinking?
And on the table today, Kennedy texted this morning and said, I have no beers. And I was like, that's fine. I've got beers. They aren't Texas beers. And I don't apologize for that because every once in a while, you got to get beers from other places. And just like Foamy Head 13, John, we too have Celebration Ale from Sierra Nevada on the table, as well as a little prep for the 19th campfire, s'more-inspired milk stout, brewed with marshmallows and graham crackers from...
Are you talking about the 19th?
I'm talking about the 19th.
Oh, okay.
Rudy, water is great as long as it has malt and hops with it, but water's fine too. Stay hydrated, bro.
It's a s'mores beer.
Yes, a Rogue Brewers Holiday Mash at Thistle Draft Shop.
Yeah.
3rd anniversary. When was that? This past weekend or is it this coming weekend for the 3rd anniversary? For the Thistle.
A 3rd anniversary was last Saturday.
Did you go?
I went, yes.
How was it?
It was pretty fun.
Was it a blowout? What'd you eat?
I ate before we got there.
What?
Yeah.
Bad form, bro.
Well, let me say this.
Missed opportunity. That's what I'm going to say.
You're absolutely correct, but the plan of us going out to eat was out of my hands, meaning there was a countdown before bad things happen, and I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You live with 4 ladies, and hangriness sets in, and sometimes people can't wait. And we ended up eating before Thistle. But we did have a lot of good beers there.
You needed to eat? It was imperative that you ate?
No.
Before you went?
What?
I'm saying, whatever you're alluding to, I think you missed an opportunity. You didn't have to eat. You could have even just had a snack, just to take the edge off.
Oh, and so eating there without somebody else? No.
No, I'm saying a snack.
No.
You don't have to eat a full meal.
It was fine. You know what? We were there. The beers are more important than the food there. And they had a lot of good beers.
That's like
there.
saying I like this kid better than my first child better than my second child. It's just not true. It's just they're equally important.
Tom.
Yeah, Kind Bar. Thank you, Misty. That's fine. That's Kind Bars. You do need water with Kind Bars, or they'll make you cough. And in this day and age, everybody gets real nervous.
Misty's watching. I'm busted now.
Yeah, of course. Okay, hold on. We got to go back and find some stuff. Rudy, stay hydrated, bro. H2O.
Oh, speaking of Rudy was at the Thistle 3-year anniversary party.
Was it the Homebrewed Brass?
No.
Or was it just Rudy?
It was Rudy.
Okay. Homebrewed Brass on tour right now.
Yeah. Rudy's beard was decorated.
Yeah, of course. Let's see. Oh, Tom says he's going to Buckskin. The brewery.
Funny. I call it Buckskin all the time.
No, what? Buxton.
You said buckskin.
I did.
That's what I'm saying.
It's Buxton.
I say buckskin.
Buckskin. Maybe he's going to Buckskin. He's going in buckskin pants to Buxton, to the brewery, and wants us to know if wants you. I guess maybe. Have you talked to Tom? This is out of the blue for me. He wants to, if you want to pick up those 2 beers.
I've talked to him.
Is he talking about the
Buxton, the winner of a couple of awards,
right,
at the most recent U.S. Open Beer Champion.
Spoiler. We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
Jeffrey with some sad news.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's not sad that he's not entering the contest because, let's face it, his beers are better than mine.
You heard it here first. It's been recorded. We'll go back and.
I'm not afraid to admit that. He won a big contest at Eureka Heights.
Yeah, and Philip says he also will maybe have a chance now.
Yeah,
Brock McRock, back to the squirrel, squirrel pack, whatever you want to call it.
Oh.
He used the 22, fat squirrel. Still have the head. You skin it, cut down the middle. Salt for 2 days. Scrape flesh, salt again, 2 days. Use egg yolks to slather on the skin. Ugh. Cover with wet towel. 2 days.
You should have done this in a few comments.
Leave in sun for a couple days. Invert, sew at both sides. Sew in zipper. Flip squirrel inside out. Pull tail through. Through what? They like through the butthole? Is that like just the butthole is kind of like nature's handle spot? It seems like that would stink, like eggs in the sun and flesh. But it didn't smell odd when you showed it to me, so whatever you did, it worked. That's like old world stuff. Brock McRock runs around the woods in a loincloth and hunts and whatnot. Let's see. Jose, yes, correct. Food and beer at Thistle. It's a package deal.
It is. It is, but...
Oh, you fried the meat or smoked it.
I think he was asking.
Yeah. I would say fry. Everything's better. That's what I said. Mercy beers. Thank you. Yes, he could have had a little bit of cheese, a little meat, little dried meat, maybe some olives or some grapes or something.
Can't have cheese.
You can't have cheese?
I can have cheese.
That's what we're talking about. You can have cheese, and you cannot eat a whole meal before you go to Thistle. You eat a little bit to take the edge off. That way, it's actually better when you get it. Buxton Brewery is also the name of a brewery here. Oh, in England. It's
spelled a little different, but yeah.
Okay, so on the table, we did do the whole intro to the what you drinking.
Yeah.
Foamy at 13, John, you and I, and Kennedy now, are simpatico. We are drinking the Celebration Fresh Hop IPA from Sierra Nevada, and I had this beer this weekend, and it is fantabulous. Yep. Jeffrey, can one make a s'mores beer in 8 days? That is the question. What are you doing? Holding it up? Fresh Hop IPA. I love this beer.
I've never had it. This is going to be my first time.
It is fantastic. It is everything I was looking for in a beer. Although Brazos Valley has spruce tip beer that they're releasing this weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah, Yep. This beer reminds me.
I would call this a Fresh Hop IPA for sure.
Yep. Let's see. We brewed Celebration IPA in the winter of 81. So back when Kennedy was 45. Each year we use only the first fresh hops of the growing season to create this complex and robust ale. Layered pine and citrus hop aromas bounce delicately against rich malt sweetness to shape the bold wintertime classic. It is a beer that have you ever been skiing? You've been skiing, right?
Close.
Snowboarding, whatever.
I guess so.
You've been on a.
I'm with the cool guys. We snowboard.
Right. You've been to a ski resort.
I have. Yeah.
And when you finally give up trying to do what's impossible,
you mean walk
with a snowboard or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
Skiing in general for somebody who's never done it.
Yeah.
And then trying to do it when you're late 30s, trying to learn to ski. And you quickly realize that this is not fun. I'm going to be sore the next day. I have a lot more vacation in front of me. And so forcing this now is silly. And they have a tap room here, like when we went to Taos Mesa Brewing Company has a tap room at the ski resort. Like, ski down.
Sweet.
Throw off your skis, walk right in and get a beer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when it's snowy and you're sitting outside, and you're all bundled up and it's bright and sunny but cold, and you look over there and you see Chuck Liddell. Chuck Liddell was over there skiing, or at least his kids were. The Iceman.
Was he beating people up?
No.
Oh.
He was in his element, though. The Iceman. Ew. Anyway. I take that back. Actually, I think I saw Chuck Liddell in Breckenridge, I think. I've been...
You're getting them mixed up.
Well, yeah, snowy mountains. They all tend to blend together after a while. But anyway, you're sitting out there having a beer, and if it's a fresh, like piney, hoppy kind of thing, and it all melts together, that's what this reminds me of. That's that time of year, snow on the ground, cold but crisp, sunny, and then this beer. Like if you were in the Sierra Nevada mountains or whatever. I don't know what that mountains, but whatever. That's what I think about. I love this beer. This beer, to me, I want to stand by a fire and talk about Christmases past as I drink it. What's your favorite Christmas memory there?
God, you had a lot to say about that beer.
It's fantastic.
Wow.
Let me find my picture.
You should be a spokesman.
Well, Sierra Nevada, call me, and we can talk. Not a Texas beer, but a delicious.
I mean, you've sold me on this beer. If this beer was really awful tasting, I'd still buy a 6-pack off that sales pitch.
But that's the thing. It's not even an awful beer. It's a fantastic beer.
It is.
It's fantastic. I love it.
Very piney. It does make you feel like you're in the woods, in the wilderness.
Like on a mountain.
Yeah.
Because it's crisp. But yet malty, so it's like you're near a fire or some wood. Like you're sitting on a wood bench.
Just close your eyes and you can just picture the trees around you with their pine needles falling and getting stabbed in your eyes.
Jose says he's drinking Christmas ale. The power went out at work.
So your power went out, and yet you're using what little juice you have in your cell phone to watch us. Yeah, you're awesome, Jose. Thank you.
Well, you leave at that point and go drink beer and.
Or did you go home and you're drinking beer at home?
Either way, winner. Hey, what's your favorite Christmas memory, and did it involve beer?
I don't know about my favorite Christmas memory, but I have a very profound Christmas memory.
Let's go.
When I was about, 11 or 12 or something, we were in Kansas with my grandparents for Christmas, and it was like a full-on blizzard outside.
Where was this at?
Kansas.
Like Topeka?
Newton, Kansas.
Where is Newton close to Topeka?
No, Newton's close to Wichita.
How far is Wichita from Topeka?
I don't know.
I don't know
What's your deal with Topeka?
I don't know where it is. It's the only town I can think of.
It basically smack dab in the middle of Kansas.
Topeka is.
No.
Wichita.
Sorta.
Okay.
Newton.
Is Topeka the capital?
Yes, Topeka is the capital.
All right.
Anyway.
How about Manhattan? The Little Apple. Kansas State.
Do you want to hear this story or not?
Yeah, please.
All right, so it's Christmas Day, and my brother and I go out in the snow because we're from Texas. We don't see snow very often. And it was really snowy and wind was blowing, and we walked around the neighborhood. We walked to a creek, as they say in Kansas, a crick. And one of the neighborhood kids that was hanging out with us got a running start, ran full speed, and did his best Ram impersonation and knocked me onto the creek, the frozen over creek. The ice was very thin, and I fell in.
Oh.
It's about waist deep.
Did your brother drag you out?
No. I think he laughed at me.
Oh.
Anyway,
I was going to say, if your brother dragged you out and then he can no longer hear in one ear.
Like sub-freezing temperatures.
That would make you Harry Bailey, and he's George Bailey.
Sub-freezing temperatures, pants completely soaked, and I had to walk about a mile to get back.
Fun.
Yeah.
You were wearing jeans, probably?
Yeah, I was wearing jeans.
Typical Texas guy out in the snow in his jeans.
Yeah.
Okay.
That happened on Christmas. And I wouldn't say it's a great Christmas memory, but that's the that's the Christmas memory that will always stay with me.
Yeah. And Jose, and that's what's wrong with Kennedy. Moral of the story.
Well, one of the things.
Right. But how old were you, do you say?
I don't know. I think it was like 12 or something.
So 1917?
Yes, before running water.
During the Dust Bowl.
Yeah.
The winter after the Dust Bowl. Okay. Did we only split one beer there?
Yes.
Can we do one more of those? It's really good.
Of course.
Yeah.
What kind of question is that?
I'm just saying. That's delicious.
Have you already finished it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was really good.
You usually...
Well, I had to... While you told your story,
Oh, you got bored.
No, I was enthralled. But that's what happens when Christmas stories get told. You drink the beer, and you say, "Ah, yes." Thanks. Again, delicious beer.
And look at that excellent pour. I just want to point out.
There you go.
Hold on. Do that again. You're welcome.
Oh, and these IPA glasses helped designed by Sierra Nevada and Dogfish Head. That's amazing that we. I didn't mean to do that, but the glasses, the Spiegler glasses, designed by those two, Ken Grossman and Sam Calgione.
So
Calgione, is it Calgione or Calgione?
I don't know. Jeffrey, are you going to attempt to brew a s'more stout in 8 days? Is that even possible?
Maybe if he's using yeast nutrient.
I have a good feeling about mine. It's going to be good.
What makes you think that? Have you been?
Because
do you have any signs?
No, I racked it to secondary yesterday.
And the aroma.
Really good.
Ooh, you know,
I tasted it. It doesn't quite have the s'mores taste to it, but I put a lot of adjuncts in it. Took it off the yeast, and I'm gonna let it sit. And put a bunch more. Let me see it. I put some more marshmallow and some more cocoa nibs, little and a vanilla bean in there, and let that sit for about a week.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna keg it, and it's gonna be delicious.
You're gonna keg it,
Yeah.
but the competition.
Well, obviously, I'm going to have to bottle it from the keg.
Oh, so you're gonna carb and then bottle.
Yes.
Are you gonna over carb a little so that the bottle?
Yeah, I feel like I have to. After that last competition we did, like all the beers were flat.
Or you could. You could put some in a bottle before and then just. Bottle
Yeah, I guess I
condition.
could do that.
Maybe throw a little maple syrup in there or something.
Oh, that's a good idea.
To
Oh, I
permit.
put a little molasses in too.
Okay. We
Oh,
made.
wait,
oh,
I'm giving away my secrets.
you know
here.
what? When we open up this s'more beer yesterday, so on Wednesdays when I don't have to be at work until 4, my youngest daughter, who has gymnastics all the time, on Wednesdays is the one time that she doesn't have gymnastics, and so like really like during the week the only time we get to hang out. It's just me and her. And so what I've been doing is we've been making cookies like from scratch for that hour and a half or whatever that we have. And so yesterday we made these molasses cookies. Well, we started them. She had to finish them because they had to rest in the refrigerator for an hour. But they're fantastic. So if we want to pair some cookies with the s'more beer that we open up here in a minute, if you want to go grab them, they're really good in the tin.
Oh,
Do you like gingerbread and that kind of stuff?
does one-legged duck swim in circles?
I don't know. If they're in a wheelchair, probably not. Blake wanting to know what competition.
Blake, I am glad you asked. Great question, sir.
Tell them all about it.
Great question. On the 19th at Thistle Draft Shop,
Draft shop.
the Rogue Brewers will be having our quarterly competition,
Quarterly.
which is this time a s'mores beer competition. And we will be judging s'mores beers. Possibly Josh is one of the judges.
What?
I'd like to judge, but I have a beer in the competition.
Yeah.
So show up to Thistle Draft Shop if you want to be there live when it all goes down. Starting at noon, we'll be broadcasting it live.
No.
I don't know what Josh is doing right now. I don't know if we'll be broadcasting starting at noon. It'll probably be closer to 1 if I'm going to be honest. But, if you can't make it out there, stand by, wait for those notifications. We're going to go live, and everyone will see Kennedy crowned king of s'mores beer.
Wow. And humble.
Any other questions, Blake?
Yeah. Super humble. All right, let's get into the...
I haven't won a competition. I haven't even come close, I don't think.
I know.
The last one we did, out of my 2 beers were the 2 last place beers. So I need a little redemption here.
Well, yeah. Thank you, Jose. Jose noticed my artistry. Recognized what I was
You
doing.
didn't say, you're being the hype man. Not once did you say, what?
I did too.
Not once did you say, okay.
Yeah, I did. I said, yeah. You weren't listening. And you're not supposed to. You did exactly what you're supposed to do. All right. U.S. Open beers.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to get into this now.
Oh, are you entering Operation Fermentation with the Cane Island Ailers, the CIA, over in the Katy area?
Are they doing a s'mores beer or a stout competition? because I very much could enter that competition.
Yeah, what's the beer for that?
Yeah.
Operation Fermentation. I'll say this. We go heavy rogue brewers because you are a rogue brewer, and we have many rogue brewers that watch this show.
Yes.
But Blake, are you a member of the CIA? And I know that our boy James Carlisle, before he was, a world-class professional brewer, and he was running the Texas Homebrewers homebrew shop before it became Farm Boy Katie. Little history lesson. Okay, BJCP styles, but all spots are taken. So does each person enter in? There's only like one per style? How does that work? Let us know, and then we'll talk about that one. And when is it? Let us know when that is so we can promote that. But we need to do, that's what I'm saying, we need to get more info from the other homebrew clubs and get more of that information out all across the state. But I mean, you're a member of the Bay Area Mastronauts.
I believe Sylvia is also a member.
Oh,
Bay
yeah?
Area Mastronaut. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like
Blake, if you're not busy on the 19th, you should come by and check it out.
when is the Dixie Cup?
I don't know.
That's a
Do they still make Dixie cups?
yeah. Why wouldn't they?
I haven't seen one.
Have you been looking for them?
No.
They're just little cups.
I know what Dixie cups are.
Yeah. One per style, but they only had a certain amount of spots open. They were all filled by 2 days after the registration opened. Okay. Right now is when it's going on. So when will the results happen? And okay. Dixie Cup final results are on 12/12, which is in like 2 days.
Yeah.
Wait, what's today? Today's
10th?
Thursday the
Yeah,
10th. Yeah, that's this
Saturday.
Saturday. All right. Well, we'll have to be watching for that too. Man, I feel like I've talked to that's the Dixie Cup is the what is it? Is that the who heads that one up? The FBI? No, wait, that's the I forget. We have a number of homebrew clubs.
Yeah.
That's the formerly based at DeFalco's.
Oh, that's
Who's that?
oh god, I don't know. But I know our rogue brewer leadership is we really want to start like a citywide do more citywide competitions.
Dixie Cup has been going on forever.
Yeah.
Okay. Operation Fermentation, February, January 8th. Foam Rangers. Thank you, Blake. That's it. KGB. I was thinking of the KGB. That's the Kirkland Grand Brewers.
Yeah.
They're at Ray's place at Brew It Yourself.
Yeah, Foam Rangers. You're right. That's what.
Of course, he's right.
No, yeah.
And I said that.
Yeah, Foam Rangers are the former DeFalco's.
Yes. So what? Okay. So well, for the Mastronauts, I guess y'all are going over to Leslie's place, right? Or Lindley's, I mean. Right? What's the name of her place? You know, the homebrew shop down in Clear Lake?
Hold on. Lindley Todd owns a homebrew shop?
I think so.
Oh, wow. I feel like I probably should have known that.
Yeah. KGB, that's Brew It Yourself. Where the Foam Rangers? Hop and Grape, that's it. The Hop and Grape. Yeah. We need to do that. We need to do like some.
Hey, well,
she's the owner.
I'm very partial to the Rogue Brewers, obviously.
Yeah.
But just because that being said, we'll have anybody on the show. If you guys want to, if anybody wants to promote their homebrew club, by all means, just reach out to us.
Well, Blake is saying Keith and Mindy Brooks own Hop and Grape. Okay. Got you. All right. And then Lindley is the president, now the owner. So they like.
Yeah, I feel like I should have known that.
Well, if you'd paid attention when she was on last time.
What? What were you saying? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I know you weren't. Anyway, we need to do more reaching out. I think we stay in our comfort zone. So here's what I plan to do. Y'all ready for the 2021 plan? Well, you know what? We'll get to 2021 plans here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's start talking about U.S. Open beer.
Yes,
let's talk about all the great breweries around the state, the great state of Texas. So we'll do a quick rundown. There are the top 10 breweries. It's funny. They did. I don't know how they came to what is a top 10 brewery, if they did by sales or hype or I don't know, whatever. But none of them in Texas, so it's an invalid list.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Yeah, if they were all Texas, then
Nobody cares.
Yeah. But anyway,
We do have the Texas winners, though.
yeah. So here we go. Let's start with golden or blonde ale.
Whoa.
What? I'm just going down the list.
Start at the top of the list.
That is the top of the list.
No, the first one should be the English Pale Ale.
No, it's not. Is it golden or blonde ale? You missed one. That's the Buxton.
Oh. I knew I was missing one. Oh, damn it.
Oh, wow.
I'm already off to a really bad start.
That's fine.
In my defense, I put this list together in like 15 minutes right before the show.
It's fine. It doesn't negate the fact that Buxton Brewing won the silver for Easy Breezy in the golden or blonde ale category.
All right.
Winners. Silver medal.
Yeah.
Now, if you scroll down to the English Pale Ale and look at your list, there you see that Peticolas, Royal Scandal for English Pale Ale, silver medal.
Yep.
Keep track. Peticolas. I should have messaged Michael.
They win a lot.
They make great beers.
There's 2 on this page.
Yeah, Dallas representing. So there you go. Royal Scandal, Peticolas. Scrolling down. Let's see how many Kennedy missed or how many I miss.
Oatmeal Stout.
Hold on. Let me tell you something about oatmeal stouts there, Kennedy. This is not the first rodeo for this oatmeal stout, nor is it the first medal.
Yes.
This is from our guy, Val Knutsky. Valentin's Brewing Company in Pearland. Also in Pearland. Pearland representing in this competition. This oatmeal stout, Settlers Oatmeal Stout, won the GABF gold medal for the oatmeal stout. So you have to say collectively this is the greatest oatmeal stout in the history of mankind.
And then last year, they in the U.S. Open Beer Championship, they won their oatmeal stout one as well.
So the greatest oatmeal stout in the history of mankind.
Possibly.
I mean, there's an argument to be made.
Name
one that's had more accolades.
I can't even name another one. Period.
There you go.
Yes.
So there you go. Congratulations to Val and Sons and his wife and his family and all the people of Pearland. And I don't know if you've seen, this is where this would be great if we had just unlimited resources, but the video and the pictures of their expansion, they're starting the expansion project already. They're going to be like tripling their space, tons of barrel programs and all that kind of stuff. So great things happening in Pearland. As you'll see as we continue on. On to the American Imperial Stout. I think Texas is like the greatest stout overall, if you're just going to back out and say stouts.
Which is weird because we don't really have I guess coming in Houston, I'm a little slanted, but I was going to say we don't really have like a lot of stout weather here.
That's not true. Any weather is stout weather. You just have to adjust your expectations. Back to Peticolas, a gold medal for their American Imperial Stout, Black Curtains. And also Tups, the DFW. Is Tups in Dallas?
Yeah, I believe so.
So just Dallas representing Full Grown Man with the silver medal. And then, so now even to the next category, Lakewood, which is in Lakewood, right? In the DFW area. They're bronze for the Temptress Imperial Stout. Huh? Did you miss that one too?
Did I have one?
No,
I have one on here twice.
Well, there you go. It doesn't matter.
English Pale Ale.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, dude. Don't worry about it.
Oh man, I've rushed through these. I apologize.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
All right, don't look at the top one. The top
Anyway,
one's-
we're to Imperial Stout specialty. They're Temptress from Lakewood Brewing, Texas. You can get Temptress around here in the Houston area, I know. So hopefully that's all across Texas. Beers from Peticolas just available in that area, but they are canning, so that's good. That's a new thing from Peticolas. So a little more availability there. Moving right along. Ooh, Old Ale. Is this one of your favorite categories? Old?
Because I'm old.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gold medal.
All right.
For the
I'm
Brutorium.
giving you a beer over here. Don't drop it.
I'm not.
It's right there.
Okay.
Don't knock it over.
I won't knock it till I try it. Anyway, the Brutorium. I still think of them as new, even though they've been around a couple of years. Well, they're in Austin, right? Brutorium?
I don't know. I should know this.
You should know this.
I don't.
Old Whistle Britches. My dad used to call me Whistle Britches.
He did?
Yeah. What are you doing there, Whistle Britches? I don't know why.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. Just what he called me. So, anyway, Brutorium. Gold medal for Old Ale. The Kennedy of beer styles.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here we go. We're going to add up points. 1 point for every beer. No, 2 points for every beer you've tried on the list from Texas. Started adding up your points now. 1 point if you've been to the brewery that won, but you only get the 1 point. So Petty Collis doesn't count like 6 times or how many they won. So competition within the competition, Kennedy. But 2 points for every beer you tried. 1 point if you've been to the brewery that won. Add up your points, and winner at the end wins a fabulous prize.
I have 0 points so far.
usopenbeer.com if you want to go look at the results yourself and play along and start adding up your points.
I've got 0.
Okay, they have a category called Imperial Stout Extreme. And it means an ABV of 12.5%.
Jeez.
Which, since we're drinking a Dogfish Head beer, Sam Calgione published the book Extreme Brewing. There you go. Extreme Brewing. Extreme Brewing. All right, where were we at?
Scottish Ale.
Scottish Ale.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at barley wine specialty. See, this is what I pointed this out when I was talking to Caleb Tuesday on a special live stream. That if it's not a good enough beer, they don't award a medal just because they have to. It's not like everybody gets a medal. There's no participation trophies.
Oh,
they don't do that.
Good.
This is like win, bring your A game, or go drink beer somewhere else. You want to talk about that beer? You know what? It's like 38 minutes into the show. Should we share and all that kind of stuff real quick, or is that too much to juggle around?
No, we can do that.
All right, real quick. We'll take a quick break from reading off the winners of the competition, the U.S. Open Beer Competition winners here in the great state of Texas, to give everybody a time to catch your breath, refresh your beers, and it's time to look into your hearts and look into your phones and share. Time to share. Share the link. Share on Facebook. Retweet on Twitter. Because it's time to share.
If you care.
If you care. This holiday season, it's better to give than receive. But feel good about yourself and then let somebody else receive the gift that is Liquid Lunch in their inbox. Make an email. Write a letter. Carrier pigeons. Trained squirrels.
Write your congressman.
Write your congressman. Let them know you want Liquid Lunch everywhere. Share it if you care. This message brought to you by Liquid Lunch. All right, back to the competition. So anyway, barley wine specialty. Not enough great beers, so that they didn't just throw them out willy nilly.
Well, obviously, Lone Pint didn't enter their barley wine in that competition.
Well, there's American barley wine, and there's English barley wine, and then there's barley wine specialty. So I'm not sure what the actual parameters are.
I'm not a big fan of barley wines.
Any way, shape, or form?
Until I went to Lone Pint
Oh.
and had their barley wine, and I
Was it a Tornado Shark? No, that's the.
I forget what it's called. Is it the one with the Braggart's the one with the weird name.
Poach and a Quarhip.
Yeah,
That's the Braggett.
I forget. I suffer from CRS. So
Too many beers. Scottish Ale, another win for Petty Collis, for Great Scott, with exclamation mark. It's doing great. Strong Scottish Ale, 903 Brewers, also in 903. That's the DFW area.
yes,
I'll tell you what, your Dallas, your the layout of your roads and highways is subpar, but your beer is way up there.
Yep.
So I guess it evens out. And you're still in Texas, so win.
you're still in Texas,
And it's a win.
some of your your residents are a bit snobby,
No. Listen.
bit uppity.
Listen, if I lived near Petty Collis, I may be a bit uppity just because the greatness, it just cascades off of Petty Collis. Great Scott winner there of the silver. And then the next category that has a Texas winner is Imperial Red Ale, which again is Petticolas for that Velvet Hammer, a bronze ale for Velvet Hammer.
Oh, I don't have bronze in there.
Well,
Shit.
that's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
They're
all right.
Imperial Red Ale,
Yeah.
Velvet Hammer, which I guess that would probably, if they have a flagship, that would be that'd be the closest thing. If they're calling something a flagship, Velvet Hammer from Petticolas.
Julie would love that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's time to make a road trip to Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
We've never done a show from Dallas. Maybe time to do that in 2021. Scrolling on down. While I'm looking for the next category, do you want to talk about? Have you tried the new beer yet?
I have.
And
It's pretty good.
just pretty good. You probably need to let it warm up a bit.
Yeah. Is this a s'mores beer?
Well, get a bottle and read the description.
I'm looking at it. I don't see the word. It's got
And that-
it's got nice artwork on it.
Oh, Dogfish Head always kills it with their art.
So
They always hire,
wait, let me put this
independent
in front of my
artists.
face so someone has to see me.
and they change it up all the time. They don't just stick with what they've had forever. Of course, this is a new beer, but they change it up all the time. They do good stuff.
It's good.
Okay.
I like it.
There you go. There you go. All right. Continue on. That's it? That's all you have to say for it? I will say that probably the fresh hop IPA you probably should have had like a cracker.
Yeah,
You think?
I definitely should have had a palate cleanser. It's a real solid stout.
Are you not a stout fan?
I mean,
You're
I
not.
am.
No, you're not.
I'm like right now's a perfect stout weather.
No. I know it's stout weather.
Uh-huh.
If there is such a thing. I think all weather's stout weather.
I disagree.
But your lack of enthusiasm for the stout, when I say it, you can hear it in your voice.
I mean,
It's not your favorite style.
So that IPA, fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it almost blew me away. Mm-hmm. This one is good. It's real good,
Maybe we should have started with it.
but it's not blowing my skirt up.
Okay. But it is actually after a big hop bomb, so maybe.
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
the ABV on this one? How big is it?
I think it's like 8 something.
Okay. Typical Dogfish Head approach.
6.5.
Philip, you're correct. Stouts are year-round. They're a year-round drink. Absolutely. They
I
absolutely
mean,
are.
For some people, yes. For
No.
me, I don't know. It's weird. Like once the weather starts getting cold, I'm really craving stouts, and like I don't crave IPAs at all. It's weird. Like that's the first IPA I probably had in like months.
Well,
That's not true. I just remembered. Well, I had at the Thistle on the 3rd year anniversary thing.
yes.
I had the Medina Sod by formerly Sigma, now Equal Parts Brewing. Mm-hmm. Oh man, that beer is fantastic.
It is good. All right.
That beer is really good.
Yes, but stouts year-round, bro. Mm-hmm. Even in Houston, you try Buried
Maybe.
Hatchet, even on a summer night, it works. It works big time. All right, back to the U.S. Open beer competition results. Bronze medal for Vector Brewing. Where is Vector? What's the Vector?
What's your vector, Victor?
Of course. Vector Brewing. Let's find it. Any guesses as to where Vector Brewing is? Without looking it up. Anybody can look it up. Vector Brewing. Oh, of course, I'm looking up.
Austin.
Dallas.
Huh.
Man, Dallas.
Oof.
Man, if only your football team was as good as your breweries.
I know where Buxton Brewing is.
That's Beaumont, right?
No, close.
Port Arthur?
No,
Orange?
no. I mean, you're in the right
Is
general
it
vicinity.
within the Golden Triangle?
It is
Oh, where is it?
Nederland.
Nederland. Okay. I didn't know that was a place.
Well, now you do. They've been around for what, like a year, maybe?
Nederland? I thought that was a
No,
town.
no, Buxton.
Oh.
A year, maybe, and they won like 2 golds.
No, they want a silver.
Oh, the other one's a silver.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Tom's gonna give me some of these beers.
Speaking of.
We need to have these guys on the show.
Okay. We'll make it happen.
All right, I will.
Buxton Brewing, they're in Nederland. You said Nederland?
Yeah.
French/Belgian Saison gold medal for the Mute.
Mm-hmm.
The Mute. There you go. French/Belgian Saison. Scrolling on down. Silver medal for Bankhead Brewing. Where is Bankhead Brewing?
Dallas.
That's been the winner so far.
Yeah.
Bankhead Brewing. Rowlett. Rowlett, Rowlett, Rowlett or Rowlett?
Rowlett?
Rowlett, Texas. I'm going to say Rowlett. Where are they at? Let's find them on the map. Rowlett.
I'm betting Dallas area.
Rowlett is, well, let's see. It's by a lake. What lake is that? Lake Ray Hubbard, which is just east of Dallas, northeast of Dallas. Rowlett, man. There you go, DFW. Actually, just the D. The big D. Dropping it on everybody, just putting it out on the table. The big D.
Putting it out.
Yep.
Asking us to, seeing who wants to.
Yep. Check it out.
Yeah, no. So
Excuse me while I whip this out. It's what the big D. Classy Chassis. They're silver. They're French/Belgian ale. Good job. Love it. Love it. Love it. Let's see. Scrolling on down. Other inconsequential states. I'm sure they're fine. I mean, yeah. Philip says must have something to do with the water up there, perhaps. We absolutely destroyed the category of American light beer. So now we're out of the ales, and now we're into
just gonna skip the Belgian quad.
Did I skip it?
Yes, you did. It's a gold medal winner from Alexandria Brewing.
Oh, yes, I did. How dare I?
Yeah.
Cecilia's Grace Trappist style quad.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's on. You know what? It's because I was smushed. It's on the line below. Alexandria Brewing. Where is Alexandria Brewing?
Egypt.
Egypt, Texas.
Just Egypt.
Oh, that's not true.
Egypt.
Alexandria.
Yes, they have a big library there, or they used to.
Oh, I heard that place was fire.
Yeah.
Stupid. That was the stupidest thing I've ever said.
I beg to differ.
Hold on. This says Alexandria Brewing is in Kentucky. Oh, that's Alexandria Pike. Hold on.
I've never heard of Alexandria Brewing, if I'm going to be completely honest.
This says it's in Kentucky.
Did I screw this one up too?
No, it says Texas on the website, but
Okay.
on my map it's saying Kentucky.
Oh, well, Alexandria Brewing.
Oh, we're going to find out.
Well, maybe they're not around anymore.
That's not true.
Maybe they went down
No.
with the library.
Nope. Alexandria Brewing. Texas. Texas. Google it.
Yeah. You're still doing this, huh?
Yeah, they don't.
You're just gotta keep doing this.
Now I got to find out where they're at. They're on Alexandria Brewing Company on. It says they're in Kentucky. Alexandria Brewing Company LLC, according to LinkedIn, Alexandria, Kentucky.
Well, do a Google search for Cecilia's Grace Trappist style quad.
All right, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Cecilia. Oh, Cecilia.
Come on, Josh, man, hurry up here. You're breaking my heart.
I'm begging you, please. Let's find out where this brewery is. Grace Trappist. I don't even think that this Trappist style quad.
Kentucky is what I'm finding. Maybe they screwed up on the 2020 U.S. Open Beer Championship website, because it definitely says Texas on it.
It does.
And I've never heard this brewery.
Kentucky.
All right. So
you got an extra one in there.
So not my fault.
Well,
you
didn't vet your source.
This mistake was not my fault.
Yeah, U.S. Open Beer got it wrong.
Oh, it's not my fault.
All right, so continue on. So I didn't miss it. You said I missed it, but I didn't miss it. All right, on to lagers.
You kind of did, because it did say Texas on the website.
It's like something in my soul told me, don't do that. All right, so category lager, American Light Lager. Well, this is great because, one, I don't know, are the big guys still entering these competitions like GABF and stuff? It used to be like Miller Lite and Bud Light. They would all enter in like for the American Light Lager.
Maybe they got tired of losing.
Well, they would. That's what I'm saying. They would win because none of the craft brewers would enter, and then the craft brewers started entering and kicking the crap out of them.
Yeah.
So we had a Canadian win the gold, so that doesn't even count because it's the U.S. Open Beer competition, not Canadian.
It doesn't count, eh?
No.
Yeah.
So if you want to,
Well,
talk about it. If you want to talk about it, you can message me here, all our Canadian fans. Philip, great reference to the song we were mentioning earlier. Allstott Brewery, their light lager. light beer, all the white label. Allstott, I'm a huge fan of Allstott. Like I was telling you before the show, the lager, just their Hellas, which is the blue label. It's in my top 5 beers, like go-to beers right now.
I'm a huge fan of New Magnolia Brewing.
They won the bronze, which is amazing. So it's like we've got Allstott, whom I love, and we got New Magnolia, whom I love, silver and bronze, Heights Light Lager.
Yeah, I've been telling everyone, you need to check out New Magnolia. Their beer is effing awesome. And here they are. They're winning awards.
Okay, quick apology. When you said that this beer was all right,
Yeah.
it's all right.
Yeah.
I think it needs a bigger body, I think. And I don't get like a ton. I mean, perhaps we did blow our palates out with all the hops.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. It's good. It's just not great.
Yeah, I would drink. I'm going to finish the 6-pack off. Not today, but, whenever. Mm-hmm. I don't get a ton of just like over-the-top s'more flavor.
So that was supposed to be a s'more beer.
Well, read the.
Well, I read the thing and I didn't see like
s'mores-inspired milk stout brewed with marshmallows and graham crackers.
Oh, see, I didn't get any marshmallows or graham crackers in that.
So I know. Okay, so in our conversation on Tuesday,
yes, the coast.
we hold on.
Look who's watching.
You gonna do it? You gonna do her intro?
Hey, Jules.
Do her intro.
Hey, Jules. It's nice to see you.
Do the intro.
I don't have the intro, but I do have this.
Hey, it's Jules.
Oh man, I got rid of the sparkles.
Oh,
Where are the sparkles?
it doesn't matter anymore now. Here's what I'm gonna say. So Caleb Wilson, brewing genius
Yeah.
and good friend.
Yeah.
He mentioned having a lower. You don't want an imperial stout, but I want more of a body to it. I'm going to say this, like talking about this style.
Yeah.
So I don't know who brewed what. We'll find out at the competition on the 19th. But as a judge, I want a little more like chewy, like an oatmeal, like oats or something. This is a milk stout, so it's got lactose, but it's not. I want more body.
Yeah.
I want a little more like because when you bite into it, it's like you get that creamy chocolate and the unctuously little blah blah blah. The marshmallow. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But anyway, New Magnolia Brewing Heights Light Lager. I don't know that I've tried the light lager.
I have.
And
It is fantastic. I love all their beers there.
yes,
They
do make great beers.
they make great beers. And moving up to the north part of Houston.
Yeah.
That's probably like the one thing that I'm most upset about. Is I'm right down the road from New Magnolia right now.
Yeah,
And I will no longer be right down the road from New Magnolia.
that's true. That's if I regret anything in life, it's that I'm not closer to more places.
Yeah, and I do regret that I'm not going to be close to. I'm like within a mile and a half of like 6 breweries right now,
Yeah.
and I won't be there anymore.
Well, give it time. All right, so moving right along so we don't run out of time. The bronze medal in the international style Pilsner. Infamous Brewing for their diet pills. Die, as in D-Y-E, like die, not like diet. But
Yeah, I get it.
I get what you're doing. Yeah. Infamous. Isn't Infamous owned by the Miller Coors Corporation?
Is it?
I believe so.
I want to say, aren't they like? Don't they have like a small stake in it?
It's still.
I don't think it's more than 50%. I don't know.
It doesn't. It's the ties.
They-
The ties that bind.
Yeah.
All right, moving right along. I'm sure it's a fine beer. Moving right along. Oak Highlands Brewery, OHB. Again, DF Dub.
DFW.
Yeah. Tipsy Goat for the Heller Bock. Maibach, you did not know what a Maibach is,
I didn't.
but it's the lighter style Bock. Maybach. I offered him the Bach book to borrow and read and learn Bach things, and he balked at it.
No, you gave it to me, and I gave it right back.
He balked at the opportunity to read about Bachs, so I took it back.
No, you took it back.
I took it back. All right. Anyway, so I got that Bach book for free when I joined the American Homebrewers Association. Let's see. Going right along. Who else won in the lagers?
Oh, you forgot vegetable beer.
I'm not to it yet. You're not even looking at the whole list, bro.
The lagers come after the vegetable.
No, they don't.
Oh, I don't think
Vegetable beer, Feisty Redhead from Hop Fusion.
I don't think we had any lager beers.
The light lagers. that we just mentioned.
Oh, we already. Yeah. Well,
Dude.
well, you want it goes from Bach
Where is Hop
Bach-
Fusion?
DF Dub.
Is it?
I don't know. We need to hurry up because we're
Well,
getting.
I'm trying to, but you're talking about things that don't
Well,
make
we
sense.
don't need to.
Yeah, we
No.
do.
Well, I know the coffee beer, Rocket
one?
Fuel. That's been one of my faves for a long time. I haven't had it in a while.
How come they don't just put their contact information? How come they don't just put Fort Worth? So DF'd up. Hop Fusion Ale Works, Fort Worth, Feisty Redhead, vegetable beer. What kind of vegetables in there?
It's red, so maybe
A potato?
I was gonna say tomato, but tomato's a fruit.
Yeah. What's a red vegetable? Rhubarb?
Yeah,
I don't know. Radish?
a red bell pepper.
Maybe. Carl Norberg, formerly of Fort Worth Brewing Company, then of Buffalo Bayou, and now DJ Fermented. He made a bell pepper beer back in the day. That's a throwback. Okay, Eighth Wonder, our friends at Eighth Wonder here in the Houston, here in right there in the heart of Houston. Their Rocket Fuel, which everybody knows and loves, the coffee stout, one coffee beer. Got the silver medal, 2 silver medals because they were so good. So silver medal for Eighth Wonder. If you didn't know that it's an awesome beer, now you know. If you don't know, now you know. Then we go to Honey Beer, gold medal, as you heard on Tuesday. Caleb, Chris, everybody over at Backfish, winner for that 100% that bee. Let's see.
Is that a Caleb recipe?
Yeah, if you go back to Tuesday, glad you tuned in. You'll hear the story that it was actually a starter for their. I think they're either doing a barley wine or a quad or something, some big beer. So he needed a starter. So he kind of made that beer as kind of like a starter, and it became what it was. And also, I think Bianca, no longer with the company, but at the time was their marketing head of marketing. She had a hand in that as well, and that's kind of her send off was that beer. So anyway, but yeah, Backfish full menu there in the tap room, full food menu. They're a restaurant.
Nice.
Get the Reuben. Delicious. Chris makes it with his own hands and puts all the love in it. So if you want some Chris Szewski love. What is it with Pearland Brewery owners and hard to pronounce last names? Must be a bylaw.
It's a Pearland thing.
Yeah, must be a bylaw. Barrel aged fruit beer, gold medal, bourbon barrel vanilla porter with tart cherries from OHB. Gosh, OHB, what are y'all doing, man? It's like just making all the great beers. Dallas is just
OHB and Lakewood.
they're just kicking butt.
Well, I do have to admit, in the 2020 U.S. Open Beer Champion, Dallas did get us. Dallas did beat Houston.
Yeah, Lakewood Brewing again with the gold medal, lion's share 8 for their spirits, barrel aged, non-whiskey, and brandy barrels. So I love that they divided up the different barrels because they all have different flavors. That's fantastic. And let's see, is Martin House the last one?
We got one more page.
Colombiana from Martin House Brewing, also in Fort Worth. Gold medal for the rum barrel aged beer in the Colombiana.
It's an experimental beer, Lakewood. Yep.
Dude, where are you just jumping ahead?
Yeah, because we got to hurry.
Nah, we're fine.
We got to go.
We're fine. Lakewood Brewing, their Sin Mint Temptress. I'm guessing that use Thin Mints, but they can't be a copyright. So the Girl Scout cookie type thing. Lakewood Brewing, gold medal, gold. I love gold. Who else we got? Anybody else from Texas? Yeah, the little guy. White Rock Ale House and Brewery. Sessions beer. Multiple sessions. Where is White Rock? In White Rock? You're supposed to have all this information.
Am I?
Where do you think they are? They're in Dallas.
Yeah, that'd be my guess.
Yeah, no, they are in Dallas. They're in Dallas proper. Any more Tejas?
That's it.
Is that it?
There might be, but I was running out of time.
Oh, well, let's see. Non-alcoholic IPA.
I actually don't think there
They
is.
had, okay, here are the categories for non-alcoholic. They had root beer, non-alcoholic IPA, non-alcoholic stout, non-alcoholic lager.
There's really a root beer category?
Yeah.
Huh.
And then special category, they did see. Okay, here's the last thing: the Texas connection. The special category was the Black is Beautiful Imperial Stout winner, and that, of course, is from Marcus Baskerville at Weathered Souls in San Antonio. Put together the whole Black is Beautiful thing. So that's even though no Texas beers are in there, that's a Texas category. So
So winners all the same.
Winners all the way down.
Yeah.
That's it. There you go. Congratulations, Texas.
Whoa.
Mostly DFW.
Congratulations, DF Dub.
Yeah. Mostly you. All right. Well, are we ready to wrap?
Like, they even beat like Austin area.
Well, we don't know how many. Were there any Austin breweries on this list? Allstott is Fredericksburg. That's not Austin.
Infamous.
Are they Austin?
Yes.
But they're owned by Miller Coors.
Are they?
Yeah. So
Still Austin.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. All right. Well, let's wrap there.
Infamous has been on our show before.
No, they haven't.
Yes,
When?
they absolutely have. It was right at the very beginning.
No.
I promise
You're
you.
not thinking of Independence?
Maybe.
Yeah, you are. Infamous has never been on. Independence was.
Oh, maybe.
There you go.
Infamous Independence.
Dude,
I know.
that's bad form.
It's not my worst form.
Independence Convict Hill. Oatmeal Stout. Delicious beer. Stash IPA. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Anyway, keep it together. At least for the next 30 seconds. Are we ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to hit the music. You'll forgive his absent-mindedness. It was like, 4 years ago? It's been forever.
Yeah, it was literally like in the first few months we did the show.
Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, thanks everybody for being a part of today's show. Congratulations to all the breweries in the U.S. Open beer competition for your wins. And we look forward to all the competition with the homebrewers here in the great state of Texas with all the competitions coming out. So did a great job today. Everybody, thanks for joining. We'll see you next week. More holiday cheer. Woo!
The preceding has been a presentation of Stewed Productions.
Go to black. Oh, that's me.